If you love wearing a full eyeshadow look every day, but you don't want to spend a ton of time putting on your makeup, then this new series on my channel is for you. It's called Eyes in 5, and I am going to show you how to do a full eye look in about 5 minutes. I'm going to show you how I got this look using the Moira Chasing Eternity palette, and I actually used 6 colors, including eyeliner and mascara, in about 5 minutes. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to set that timer right there, and then I'm going to just put on my makeup. I'm not going to talk while I put on my makeup because it takes me so much longer when I'm explaining to you what I'm doing each step of the way. And I'm not going to edit that portion of the video at all. I will go back then and do a voiceover explaining to you which colors I'm using and how I'm applying it and that kind of thing. So let's get into it. I do have my eyes already primed because I did that when I did my primer for my face, and I used the Ulta Beauty Matte in Nude. And that way it had plenty of time to dry down while I did the rest of my base products, which by the way will be listed and linked if possible down in the description box. One thing that's important when you're trying to get ready quickly is to have your tools laid out and ready to go. So I have the eye brushes I'm going to use on the table right here so I don't have to dig for them. All right, here we go. The first shade I'm going to be using is Fave, and I'm going to place that from crease to brow bone. This helps to set my eyeshadow primer and also helps make blending of the other shades easier. Using a fluffy brush, I'm picking up Fancy and placing that in the transition area, which is the crease and above. For me, because I have hooded eyes, I want to take this pretty high, right underneath my brow bone, because I want to be able to see this color when my eyes are open. Now, using a denser brush, I'm picking up Cuteness, and I'm placing this into the crease and along the outer V or outer 7 area. This will help define the shape of my eye, and I'm creating a new crease a little bit higher than where my existing crease is. Again, this is all to help my eyes look a little less hooded. I want to blend as I go, so I'm picking up the brush that I had Fancy on and just kind of blending the edges. I really like this Moira palette. It's a great blend of warm and cool shades. Next, I'm going to pick up Caution with my finger, and I'm going to place that on the outer third, outer half of the lid. This is a beautiful warm shimmer. Then, also using my finger, I am going into Bliss, which is a beautiful bronzy but a little bit brighter shimmer, and I'm placing that on the center of the lid and a little bit towards the inner corner. And then to continue this transition to lighter shimmers, I'm going into Rewarding and placing that on the inner corner and a little bit over Bliss to help blend them together. Finally, using a pencil brush, I'm going into Limitless, and I'm using this to further define the outer V area, bringing it up to help lift the eye, and then also bringing it underneath the lower lash line. And now I'm going back in with the brush that I used for the crease color, and I'm just blending that so that there's not a harsh line. Picking up the brush that I used for the transition shade, I'm just blending all of the edges together. For my upper lash line tight line, I'm using Wet n Wild's Simma Brown now. This is a kohl pencil. Used to be like 98 cents. I think it's $1.25 now, but it works really well, stays on, and doesn't transfer to the lower waterline. Then I'm picking up the LA Girl Shockwave Metallic Liner in Lullaby and putting that in the lower waterline. I think having a lighter color on the lower lash line really helps to wake up your eyes. And then finally the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and I will be putting 2 coats on the upper lashes and 1 coat on the lower lashes. And while I want to work quickly, I also want to be careful not to get it on my nose or my eyelids, which is common for me, because cleaning up takes time, and I'm trying to make this a quick 5-minute eye look. So we don't have time for cleanup. Mascara takes forever, doesn't it? And I'm done. Time to turn off the timer. Okay, I'm going to stop this, and you can see it took me just over 5, and actually it was just under 5 because I was fumbling with my phone trying to get it to turn off for there a little bit. But I'm not even going to edit that out because I want you to know that I did not edit anything in that eye look. You will have heard in the voiceover what I used, but I want to show you the colors now too. I used Fave from Crease to Brow Bone, and then I went into Fancy and did that in the crease transition area. Then I used Cuteness to deepen up the crease on a smaller brush. I went into Caution on my finger on the outer third, then Bliss on the very center, and finally Rewarding on the very inner half. I used a pencil brush then and went into this deeper color down here, Limitless, to deepen up the outer corner and lash line and to pull underneath. And that was it. And these shadows are so good that they really are not difficult to blend. And this is just an easy, everyday, but a little bit elevated look that I did in just 5 minutes. And then the LA Girl Shockwave Liner Metallic in Lullaby. I really like this to brighten up the lower waterline. And then my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. I had no idea how polarizing this mascara was until I watched Jen Phelps' most recent video about the why are these products viral. Oh my goodness, there are people who just absolutely despise this mascara. It works for me. I never smudge, it doesn't flake. I understand that some people, it gives them panda eyes and it's flaky and it's horrible. Not for me. And so I guess that there are people it just doesn't work for. And so, yeah, I guess if it didn't work for me, I'd hate it too. But anyway, it does work for me. And so there you go. Makeup is fun. You can take an hour to do every little step and all the blending and that kind of stuff. But there is something in between the 5-minute out the door and the hour-long playtime. And honestly, this entire look, including my base, probably took less than 20 minutes. And so if you want to wear a full face of makeup every day, but don't think you have time, maybe you do. If you'd like to see more makeup tutorials, I'm going to put a playlist of them up on the next screen. I hope if this was helpful to you, you'll take just a second to hit that like button. If you're new here, welcome. I am so glad that you decided to spend a little bit of your time with me today. And I hope that you'll go to my channel page, poke around, check out a few videos, and if you like what you see, then become part of the traveling club here at Beautiful Journey and subscribe. You are welcome here no matter your age. I hope that you all have a beautiful, blessed day and that you enjoyed this shorter content. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.